If a car isn't used, it doesn't exist. So I feel a great obligation to pass this passion on and to let people see it.
Where there is passion, there is a dream. Born and raised in Westchester, New York, Jim Glickenhaus, vintage race car collector, Wall Street advisor, and donator to hundreds of charities around the world, captured his $4 million dream, and it's called the P4-5.
I think all things begin in the past, and when I was a young kid, I loved cars, and the cars I loved were the ones that were racing when I was a teenager, and those were the great Ford Ferrari wars in 1967 at Le Mans. I began collecting cars and Ferraris, and I began to realize that many of the really beautiful, curvaceous Ferraris that I so admired were designed by Pininfarina. Pininfarina was interested in restarting a business they once had, which was designing and building one-off cars for individual clients.
You know, with P4-5, Andrea was really responsible for the project in the sense that it was Andrea that decided we should again get back to our roots and we should do these one-off cars or limited series.
And I said to Pininfarina, look, I'd be interested in something that was very curvy and beautiful and evocative of the great Ferrari sports racing cars of 1967 that I love so much, such as the P4 and Dino Competizione, and that was mated with an Enzo chassis, the best supercar chassis Ferrari ever made. And that's really how the idea for P4-5 started, and the design began to evolve.
So we went and we visited him at his home, and we talked about some early ideas on the project, and I had already prepared some drawings, and he was really taken by that, and I think that's what really got the ball rolling.
My son came over with me and we were scanned into a supercomputer so that they could build the design around our actual physical dimensions. The car kind of took on a life of its own on the internet, where I started a blog on Ferrari Chat. While people on Ferrari Chat believed that it was happening, I'm not sure that the rest of the world really believed that this was happening. It was just too crazy an idea. And the car became an official Ferrari with the name Ferrari P4-5 by Pininfarina.
I really felt from the beginning that I said, I don't think anybody really realizes just how big this thing's going to be.
Join Jim on a journey through history, extreme passion, and the inclination of making his dream actuality.